What's going on, guys? I am Jaye. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I'm pretty sure y'all knew that I may speak on this because I have been saying this for quite some time about the males of today. A lot of these males do not care about brotherhood. They don't care about a bro code. Don't matter how long you've known them, what you've done for them. A lot of these guys have no loyalty to anybody but themselves. Case in point with Ryan Henry. He is getting exposed by his friend, well, now former friend, Anthony Lindsay. This is a guy who beat cancer. This is a guy who was dealing with a woman who was a mother of his child. And he discovers text messages from the both of them behind his back, gleefully messing around with each other. Now the thing is, what I'm wondering is what took so long, because Ryan is basically the cleanup guy, the short-term cleanup guy for a lot of women who get out of relationships. There was an infamous video of Neo's, him and his wife broke up, and they got back together, but she recorded them out together, and dude didn't even want to be seen with her like that. I believe he even got involved with Jaye when she got out of her situation with Orlando. And he's always dealing with these women when they get out of situations. So would it really take that long for him to get completely put out here by a guy who they claim to be friends? I mean, if you look at Anthony Lindsay's page, it's full of pictures of him and Ryan together, whether it be at outings, be they're at a football game together. They seem like they're really close, but a lot of times when you are a guy like Ryan, you're on a reality show, you do tattoos, whatever else that you do, you're going to attract attention from women anyway. But there are women who are attracted to him. I would say from the women that throw themselves at him when they get out of their relationships, they're not satisfied with that. They still want what you have. And if they have an opportunity to get with your girlfriend or wife, your ex, they will. And they will gleefully laugh about it. Anthony Lindsay, he posted text messages of the back and forth that his son's mother and Ryan had with each other. Just so gleeful about the fact they're messing around. Now, it's very difficult to find women cheating. Like, it's very difficult to catch women out here, going astray. And the fact that Anthony's son was able to unlock his mother's phone, which is very interesting, and he was able to find those messages, lets me know that he already knew something was going on. He knew something was going on. In the back of his mind, he knew. I think that he just didn't think it was Ryan. Now, maybe the nature of relationship, they weren't having relations as much. Maybe she got very awkward around him. She couldn't really hide it. Because there are women who are very good at having a whole relationship and marriage while having another guy on the side for a long time. There are women who are very good at that. They're very good at balancing that. Women are very good at multitasking. I've said that before. So in this situation, he saw the signs and he knew something was going on. And when he found those messages, I know he felt stupid, because he's cool with the guy. He's taken a bunch of photos of the guy on his page. That's his best friend. Just to find out this guy is screwing your son's mother behind your back, while he's smiling in your face, while he's acting like everything is cool. See, these are the type of lames that a lot of women get involved with. They get involved with the Ryan Henrys of the world, guy who ain't gonna be loyal. He ain't gonna be faithful. He is going to do what he wants to do. And there's a lot of women that are attracted to men like that. They think they can change a man like that, but you can't. This dude could have a whole girlfriend, which I believe he does, and will still be trying to screw his best friend's girlfriends or wives or whoever. You have to be very careful of people like this. And I want people to understand, man, when you're dealing with a guy like this, you got to get these guys out your circle. You got to get these guys completely out your circle, because they're going to end up getting themselves caught up or getting you caught up. Now, when you look at this Anthony Lindsay situation, he doesn't seem to be upset with his son's mother, which, again, we should all, seek forgiveness. But it just seems like, because I looked on his page, and he kind of went at people who was actually supportive of him, because he's saying, well, they're commenting on my baby's mother on my post with my son in it. Bro, you put it out there in the public. What do you expect people to do? Now, again, you should respect boundaries, but bro, at the end of the day, you put this out here, okay? You did. So you cannot get upset when people respond a certain way and they're holding your son's mother accountable, because it seems like you might not be. You're being more upset at Ryan, which again is warranted, but you have to be upset at her too, even more than Ryan, because it seemed to me that I believe he might end up going back to her, even though she's basically, if you look at the text messages, laughing in his face. But you have to hold that woman accountable just as much you're trying to hold Ryan accountable. Anthony put up a post saying that Ryan was threatening him because of what he did, because of him exposing everything that's going on, which once again just shows that this guy has never been caught, or no one has had the mind state to do this, because I believe that Ryan has done this before. He's probably done this for years, sleeping around with his friends' girlfriends or wives, because there are dudes who get off on that. There are guys who get off on dealing with the women who are with other men. It's not enough that they deal with single women. They like the thrill of being able to smash some dude's girlfriend behind his back and then smile in that dude's face like ain't nothing going on. There are dudes that are like that. I believe that Ryan is like that. That's why, I think Ryan Simpery is the right name for him. This is some clown. This is clown-like behavior. This is why the bro code is broken. There really is none. There are guys who have access to a lot of single women out here, but they rather have your woman. And this is why I say that Anthony Lindsay needs to hold his son's mother accountable, because she was doing this behind his back with his friend. She didn't care either. If he was to take her back, it does away with this whole exposing, because again, yes, you can no longer, you can say, I'm not gonna be friends with this guy Ryan anymore, right? But if you take her back, what is that gonna do? Because what if Ryan is still smashing? What if he's still dealing with her? Because he's not gonna stop. You know why? Because your son's mother, the woman that you are with, she's going to want to deal with him again. She's going to want to deal with him again. But the fact that he's putting this out here, which is good, because he's able to, because of all the things he's been through, right? The battles that he has had with cancer. The fact that, he wants to be a good father figure to his son. If you look at his page, he does have a lot of posts with his son, doing things with his son, which is admirable, right? You love to see it. You love to see melanated fathers involved with their young ones, right? And I also believe that as long as he is holding the woman that he was with accountable, just as much he's holding Ryan accountable, it makes this situation very much so worth it, because there are people who are going to be upset with him for putting this out there, because you can't hold these women accountable. You can hold the guys accountable, but at the end of the day, the person that you are directly dealing with, you got to hold them accountable the most.